As is hinted at in The Lord of the Rings and is more explicit in the Silmarillion, elves at large represent something approximating a more perfect man. Elves are fairer, wiser, less corruptible, magical, and more in tune with the natural world. Tolkien's elves call to mind both what man was supposed to be and what man should be. The first is to suggest that elves are like mankind before the fall, mankind in the Garden of Eden. The second is to link the elves with the saintly calling of man. We are called to be saints, to be the more perfect versions of ourselves. So Galadriel is one of the mightiest elves in The Lord of the Rings, and represents a Mary-like nature. The Marian overtones of Galadriel are more explicit in her many names, some of which are the Lady of Lorien, Lady of Light, the Lady of Wood, Lady Galadriel, or simply the Lady. All these names have in common, of course, the word Lady, which is a name bestowed upon Jesus' mother in various ways. Catholics often refer to her as Our Lady, particularly in reference to some apparition like that of Lourdes or that of the apparition at Guadalupe. So she is thought to be the greatest saint, much like Galadriel was perhaps the greatest elf left in Middle-earth. And kind of as an ode to her, there's a poem or song in Lord of the Rings which kind of highlights this exalted feature of Galadriel. Quote, "In Dwimardine in Lorien, seldom have walked the feet of men. Few mortal eyes have seen the light that lies there ever long and bright. Galadriel, Galadriel, clear is the water of your well, white is the star in your white hand. Unmarred, unstained, is leaf and land, in Dwimardine in Lorien, more fair than thoughts of mortal men." That's from The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And what you'll notice there is that one of the features that they highlight is that Galadriel's unstained or untainted. And this is much like the belief that Mary was also untainted and unstained by that of sin. So there's even more there than meets the eye at a first reading of The Lord of the Rings.